Greetings and gratitude, and welcome back to my channel. Let us now invite in the Council of 13 to deliver a message they deem as necessity for you at this time. (3D to 5D consciousness is of the greatest transition with which humanity has the opportunity to maneuver. The 3D understanding is based in the illusion that is presented. It is based in the surface level wants and desires of that with which humanity deems brings value and worth to the individual. 5D consciousness states that the illusion holds no value within your eternal existence. 5D consciousness has an understanding that the 3D unconsciousness will always exist. The 3D consciousness is that of the chaos which is currently being exhibited within your surrounding. What some spiritual teachers have professed as an awakening for the entirety of humanity from 3D to 5D consciousness is of limited truth, limited sight, non-understanding. To have understanding and know that in order to shift from 3D to 5D consciousness, you must heal of your own indignities. You must release of the versions of you that no longer serve your best and highest good. You must detach from the illusions that are presented, the teachings and the misunderstandings, the misinformation with which has guided you to this current place within your existence. You must release all former versions of self in order to gain the new understanding. New understanding states that you ask to discover. You must turn inward to begin to ask the questions with which brought you here in the first place. No longer shall you assume intent within circumstance. You must ask to clarify, to gain insight into that with which is being presented. You have to heal of the hardships and grievances first. Healing is the only way to shift your consciousness from that of the unconscious to that of the conscious. Consciousness is the attunement to that of your soul, to that of your higher self. When you know that your soul is of your true self, you begin to release of all matters and manners which no longer serve you in this existence. What you have been taught and what has been displayed has been a guide in the wrong direction, leading you to not know of thy true self. When you take the time for self-discovery, to attune to the voice of your soul, you begin to recognize that inherent value already exists. The worth with which you exhibit is based in you being here, period. We are all fragments of the whole, the one God consciousness. You must remember that you, yourself, are part of the entirety, all that is within creation. Creation is of the beauty that we witness. Creation is attuned to the frequency of unconditional love. We must begin to detach from the divisiveness, from the separation, from the hatred, from the vitriol with which stems in the ego mind to gain power and control over another. Unconditional love states, find balance and harmony within self, to keep power within you, no longer gifting your feeling and emotion over to another to determine how it is that you journey through this existence. The power resides within you and always has. Allow your higher self to now take the reins to guide you in the direction with which you were always meant to go. Rays of your awareness. Make known that the illusion is real. Does not mean that you cannot see it, but it means that it holds no value to you, to your life. Begin to detach from all that has been given to you and shaped you into who you currently are. You must shed of the identities with which have been placed upon you, either by that of another or your belief in what you've become through that of another. You must remove them in order to discover of your true wants and desires. What brings you here to earth in the first place? This is no easy feat. It's not easy to attune to 5D consciousness. If it were easy, everyone would do it. But because of the illusion, because of the distraction, humanity remains unconscious to the knowing that we are of spirit first, experiencing of an earthly journey with which to grow and learn. In gratitude, I gift and receive infinite, unconditional love to and from you, always and forever.